Some news that we need to highlight. Now, the circular was out from SEBI in August, but has come to the fore this morning after Nuvama has put out a note on it. Effectively, you might see a shake-up or a rejig in the composition of the Bank Nifty from as early as December. Hiral joining in for more on this. Hiral, just what is the story? Tell us from the start.
Right. Okay. So now what has happened is, and this was something that was spoken about earlier as well, SEBI has issued a circular, and this is on the implementation of the eligibility criteria when it comes to derivatives on existing non-benchmark indices. Here, Bank Nifty comes at fray. Now, every non-benchmark index with derivatives must have at least 14 constituents. That is what SEBI circular is saying. Now, when you talk about Bank Nifty currently has 12 constituents. So there is a possibility that that will change. That's number one. Secondly, the weight of the top constituents will now be capped at 20% versus 33% currently. I'll come to the constituents later on. And thirdly, the combined weight of the top three constituents cannot exceed 45%. Currently, that is sitting at 62%. These are the top three changes that we are looking at. Now, basis these three changes, what will it impact? Largely Bank Nifty, number one. Two, as per Nuvama, NSE is expected to announce the details in the coming days, and there will be an adjustment that will happen on Bank Nifty, and this will be in a roll-phased manner, and this is going to happen over the next 4 months starting December 2024. This is what Nuvama had put out back then in a note earlier. Now, the index weights of large banks, when you talk about HDFC, ICICI and SBI, they will gradually be reduced is what Nuvama had indicated in the past as well. And this is on the back of the weightage that is going to be capped at 20% versus the existing 33%. Secondly, Nuvama is also expecting Yes Bank, Indian Bank and Union Bank along with the Bank of India that could be included. Now, which of these will be included? No one knows yet. But because the constituents will increase from 12 to 14, possibly because 14 is the minimum number that they want, and currently Bank Nifty has 12, there is a potential for one or two of the banks from these names that could be included. So this is the kind of change that we're looking at in terms of methodology and weightage that gets capped, and the weightage of the top three in totality is getting reduced as well, Tamanna.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that. Obviously, you're seeing a dip in the Bank Nifty there since that news was out. This will come into place in December, so there will be a bit of a rejig there. Keep that in mind. Generally, also, it's a bit of a weak morning. 0.25% down on the Bank Nifty. The Nifty also taking a bit, I wouldn't call it a tumble, just cooling off a bit. And anyway, it was a flat start to the day as well.